All right, so Alexa is looking for a second date update, I'm told, with a guy named Rob. So let's bring her on. Alexa, welcome to the Jeff and Jen Morning Show.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Hi.
Doing pretty good. Pretty good. So tell us about Rob. Tell us how you met Rob and how that first date went.
Okay, so I met him online. He's super cute. And we went to a very casual dinner at Applebee's.
Okay.
We had a couple of drinks and shared some appetizers, and we talked a lot, because it's Applebee's and it's not exactly the most romantic place to go on a date.
Yeah. Was this a nighttime? This was not a lunch. This was a nighttime date?
It was nighttime, yeah. So it just happened to be middle distance between where we both live. So we thought, you know what, it's not ideal, but at least we get to go out and meet. And it's, not romantic, so I didn't really get to, have any kind of physical contact. But it was fine. We clicked.
Did you want physical contact?
Oh, I did. Yeah. No, he's super cute. And I thought about it a lot, but it's Applebee's. It's a family place. I'm not going to go, reach out.
Well, I mean, I think Applebee's is good, not just because it was midway between where you guys live, but I also think, too, well, if this date goes horribly wrong or if I don't have the chemistry with this person that I thought I would, at least I didn't blow a couple $100 on a meal.
Yeah, you didn't spend a ton.
Right.
That's true.
You got a happy hour beer and some boneless wings and you moved on.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
And we got to know each other really well, so that's good. I mean, we talked about families and our jobs and friends, and talked about music.
Fun.
And I have a really good connection to Riverbend, and so we talked about seeing a couple shows. And, I got a hug at the end of the night, and I said I would look forward to seeing him again, and he said, me too, and waited a couple days, didn't hear from him, so I sent him some texts, and I still haven't heard from him.
Huh. See, you would have had me on the concert connection right there.
Me
I would have been
too.
like, I'm in.
Right?
She seems pretty cool, and hey, she can take me to Riverbend.
Yeah, what shows are we talking about? That sounds like fun. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but you felt like at the end, when y'all were saying goodbye, it felt pretty good. Like there was no weird shift in energy. You didn't feel like he was trying to back out of that situation. There was no weird vibe between you at all.
No, I mean, at first I thought, well, it's kind of odd that I'm getting a hug, but I figured, this is Applebee's parking lot, and maybe he's still trying to be respectful of the environment and didn't want to make out or kiss or whatever, if a kid or somebody was walking by or whatever. So
Right.
It bothers me when you don't have any idea. You're like, what happened?
No. All right. Well, let's do this. Let's take a break. We'll call the guy up. We'll just ask him, see what he thought of Alexa and his date with her coming up. His second date update continues. All right, so Alexa met Rob online, and their first date was at Applebee's, which was the perfect spot for them because it was smack dab in the middle between where they both live. And I think it's also good, too, because, you could go to a really fancy, expensive dinner place, but then if you find out you don't have the chemistry you thought you would, then you're out a couple $100. So
it could be a fun place. They got drinks.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But the point that she made, and it's a good one, is that if the environment were a little more conducive to romance, there might have been some physical contact there, which she would have liked. But they still had a great time, or at least she had a great time nevertheless. Great conversation, seemed to have a lot in common. At the end of the night, since they had met there, they were going to go their separate ways. He gives her a hug. She would have liked a little more, but that's okay. They go their separate ways. She never hears from the guy again. Oh, and the other thing she mentioned, too, and this is an important part, is she said, hey, by the way, I know someone at Riverbend. I got a connection. We should hit some shows this summer. So anyway, they have their hug in the parking lot. They go their separate ways. She never hears from the guy again. So unless we left out any important details, Alexa, we're just going to go ahead and call him, okay?
No, I can't wait to hear what happened.
All
right, let's go ahead and call him.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Rob, please?
Speaking.
Hey, Rob, it's Jeff and Jen at Q102. How you doing this morning?
From the morning show?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Good. How's it going?
It's going great. Thank you for asking. Would you have a few minutes to come on the air with us?
Yeah, of course.
We wanted to ask you about a friend we all seem to have in common. Her name is Alexa. I think you met her on Match and had dinner with her recently at Applebee's.
I knew I shouldn't have answered the phone.
Wow. Why'd you say that?
Voicemail.
This is a second date update, right?
It is a second date update.
I knew I had this coming.
Now, I don't know what happened because we weren't there, but the way she told it is she had a great time getting to know you. She suggested maybe you guys get together again, maybe taking a couple of shows at Riverbend this summer. So, I don't know. You got something else going on? Are you just not that into her?
What happened?
Look. If a guy doesn't call a girl back, I get it. He deserves some humiliation. That's fine.
Well, we're not trying to humiliate you, but we're just curious as to why you ghosted her. That's all.
Okay. All right. I'll start here. My mom is like super weird.
Your mom is super weird.
Right. Like she's super quirky. Here's let's say the day after Thanksgiving, all the way through New Year's Day, we're talking Christmas sweaters every day.
Okay.
And we're talking shoes, purse on top of it. It's a thing. February, it's all hearts. For the Derby week, she wears those hats. So for me, growing up as a kid with a mom that was like quirky like that, I got bullied unmercilessly.
And this has to do with Alexa Howe.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the reason this has to do it is so when Alexa walked into the Applebee's and she was wearing a teddy bear purse, I was like,
Aww.
Gotcha.
because like I know where this goes. Like I get it. You're quirky, but I'm over it. I've lived a life of it.
I see. Okay.
It wasn't even that bad. I mean, she only had the one thing. But I mean,
Well, you know what those teddy bear purses can lead to?
Well, yeah, but what, kids with leashes on them?
Oh, gosh. I went far.
Oh, man. Well, I feel bad, Alexa. I'm sorry.
No, that's funny.
Hi, Alexa.
Now I kind of want to meet your mom. I love that purse, and I'm a quirky person. I like to shop for different things that is unique and you don't see anywhere.
Yeah.
I kind of would love to see your mom's collection.
It's never going to happen.
Oh, come on. At least introduce me to your mom so I can see what she's got.
How about this? I'll send her your number and then I'm out of it.
Oh, God.
Okay.
I mean, on one hand, this could be good, Rob. You'd at least have that one person that your mom would probably like.
Yeah, and then what? I'm paying the rent on 4 storage units?
Oh, gosh.
no.
But there's so many quirky things out there now. Like, everybody has something. Like, Jen just always has quirky stuff. But I feel like there's always, like, somebody has, like, a unicorn something, and somebody has glitter eyebrows. It's like quirky is in.
But, like, if I go to the mall, like, Spencer's Gifts is, like, one of 100 stores. It's not all the stores all day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
True.
I can see how it's not everybody's cup of tea.
Right.
But it is interesting to me, the imprints that are left behind through childhood that have such an impact on the choices we make today.
Was your mom like a kindergarten or first grade teacher?
She actually was, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as much as we hate to acknowledge it, the truth is you're looking for someone with a different sense of style, it sounds like, huh?
Yeah, she's a super nice girl, and Applebee's was great. It's hard to screw up a riblet. And,
They got a great Oriental chicken salad.
They do, actually.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, Alexa.
Not for everybody.
That's okay.
Well, Rob, we appreciate you taking the call. Alexa, if we can ever help you out again, don't hesitate to give us a call, okay?
Oh, definitely.
And
Hopefully
we know-
you won't have to hear from me.
We know some people over at Riverbend, too, so we'll look for you with the teddy bear backpack on out on the lawn, all right?
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
All right. Thanks again.